Alright, so we're looking at area of a circle in your intensive practice. So if you look on your formula sheet, you'll have this. Area of a circle is pi r squared. Okay, so pi is that magic number 3.14, which in your calculator, if you got like a pi button down there in this particular one, so if you just go shift there and you've got pi on the screen. Okay, so that times the radius squared. So let's have a look at how it works. Alright, so we've got a circle, and then let's say in this one we've got the diameter. So let's say that's 16 meters. Okay, so the formula has nothing to do with diameter. You must always have the radius. Okay, that is essential. Okay, whenever you are doing anything with a circle in this test, you've got to have the radius. So in this case, the radius is just that distance there. So it's half of 16, which is 8 meters. All right, so how do we do it? Righto, so the area is pi times the radius squared. So that's the radius times the radius itself, not radius times 2. Okay, so that's 8 squared. All right, and then you just grab your magic buttons. Okay, so I'm going to go shift pi times 8, and you need to find on the calculator where the squared button is. So in this case, it's there. Okay, so squared, so I've got pi times the radius squared equals 201.06 meters squared. Okay, so that's one. I'll do another example. Same thing. Let's say in this one, I've got 15 millimeters. Now in this case, I do have the radius, so I don't have to go halving it. Okay, so you always check, do I have the radius? If I'm given the radius, you keep on going. Okay, if you haven't got the radius, if you've got the diameter, you've got to halve it. All right, so let's go. We're going to do the same thing again here. All right, so I just go shift pi times 15 squared. So you see how I just got that mimicked there. Now this time it's 706, I'm going to round that to 1 decimal place, millimeters squared. Now just while we've got this number here, the question may well ask you to convert that into centimeters squared. Okay, so because this is going to be a thing on the test. Okay, so if you've got just plain old millimeters into centimeters, you're starting small, so you divide, and 10 is the number that matches. But we don't just have millimeters to centimeters, we've got millimeters squared into centimeters squared. So that's 2 dimensions. So I've got to divide 2 times by 10. All right, so 706.9 divided by 10 divided by 10. Okay, if I do that, I just shift the decimal place twice. I've got 7.069 centimeters squared. Okay, but that stuff there is your definite go-to. All right, so that's the area of a circle. You just need to make sure that you have the radius. I cannot stress that enough. All right, off you go.